Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, the Coach Coop Show. Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, the Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show.
Yo, what is going on, Miami Hurricanes fans and my college football family? Man, happy Monday, and it feels kind of weird saying that because, Coop, it's a Monday. The weekend just ended, it's back to work on a Monday, but today is a good day. First off, we're getting a big virtual win tonight over North Carolina. Nobody here. I'm feeling confident with this statement. Nobody here believes that Bill Belichick can beat Coach Coop. Not a single person in here, if they are in their right mind. Let me add that little disclaimer. If they're in their right mind, nobody in here believes that that's even a possibility. Number two, you probably saw the news by now. I'm going to make a video about it after the stream. Mario Cristobal agrees to long-term contract extension with the Canes. Well deserved. Can we clap it up for the boss man? The real boss man. Go ahead and lock him in. Lock it down. We're talking about a guy that has overall a great record against SEC opponents. We're talking about a head coach that has won more football games every single season since he's been here. We're talking very talented recruiting classes under him. And we're also talking about a guy that is planning on making a substantial donation to the university as part of their ongoing commitment to athletic excellence. That's my head coach right there. So today, absolutely, is a good day. Well deserved. We'll clap it up one more time. Show him some love. You never know, maybe he's watching. But I was very happy to see that. Very, very. Haters in absolute shambles in the comment section on that. Honestly, it's great entertainment. If you want a laugh, I'm not even trying to be funny. If you want to laugh, go over to X and go to the On3, the @On3 account, or look at Brett McMurphy. I think he's the first one who reported it. And go over there and read the comments on there. Florida fans, Florida State fans, basically anybody that's a fan of an ACC team is on there. Man, they are crying and complaining and every excuse under the sun I saw on there. And even some people that are so delusional that they're on there trying to spin this to make it sound like it's a bad thing. Pretty funny, right? But so it's a good day. It's a good day. Plus, I get the pleasure of hanging out with the college football family tonight. Orange and green blood checking in. Bryce is in the building. Cornelius says, let's get a win tonight. It's going to happen. We'll do a recap before we kick off. I think my co-OC might even be back in the building. Maybe. Nick Snyder in here. Braves Canes. Appreciate you always showing love, bro. Thank you for that. We got Sergeant Sluggo in here. Melvin saying over-under got to be like 7.5 for the interceptions. It's been fixed. It's been taken care of. Don't you worry. And you'll see tonight. You'll see the results. Kane up. I appreciate you, my friend. Really good friend of mine. Thank you for being here, bro. Who else we got? Maynardville Kane. He was here real early. Real early. And blanket thank yous if I'm missing anybody. Hornito says tax write-off. True. Rizonator, you had the over at 3.5 picks tonight. Well, you're all wrong. You better put in those unders. Let me tell you. You could take less over on Prize Picks This stream is brought to you by Prize Picks. I don't know if you noticed them there at the bottom, but shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring the stream tonight. Brought to you by them. I'll tell you more about them at halftime.
The co-OC has arrived.
There she is. Lots of clapping tonight. There's going to be a ton of clapping throughout the entire stream. Melissa! Back from her little recon mission. She interviewed with Fran Brown. If you've been sticking around, you've been present in these streams, and you know kind of the storylines that build throughout the season. And my co-OC, you know, ESPN and all the media outlets reported that she was interviewing for a job. You know, we allowed them to spin it however they wanted to spin it, but we know the truth. We were, you know, trying to get some intel. We don't even play Syracuse this year, but there's some players we might want to kind of pick out of the transfer portal from there because they're not happy with the NIL situation, and Fran Brown, who would be. So that was big. That was big, having her go over there. Thank you for the two, Melissa. You ready to rock? You ready to put on a show tonight? Phasma says, as a Gator fan, y'all should fire Cristobal. Yeah, that's exactly what a Florida fan would say. Yeah. Good to see you, bro. Aviation Frogman, I'm telling you, I had to cut myself off. I was 2 minutes late, and I'm always on time. It was 9:02, and I said, oh shoot, I got to stop reading the comments under this X post about Mario Cristobal's contract extension because, my goodness, they're just fuming under there. I mean, everyone knows who TJ is, right? Look on the right-hand side of your screen. Oh my goodness. This is so freaking funny. Florida fans, I'm telling you, Florida State fans, they're on there hating, big mad. Oh, it's so dang funny. I was just having such a good time. I gotta quit looking at it. We got a football game that's got to be played tonight.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Co-op is on time as much as he reads his DMs.
You don't believe me? Check out the notification number on my X app. The orange one. 394. I will get to them eventually. I will. I'm so bad about it. So bad about it. That would be hilarious, Resonator. Melissa, thank you for another 2. I appreciate you. Can Mario develop a QB before the extension ends? What I want to see is winning. Whatever it takes to win. Whatever the recipe is to make that happen, then so be it. I would like to have a franchise QB. I would like to have someone who comes in and plays like 3 years. Comes in and sticks with Dawson. Dawson stays with the team. It would be nice. It would be. But we'll see. We'll see. Every year you don't know who's going to be in the portal. So you got to make the most of it, and it's a tool that's available. So, you know. Kyle in the building as well. So let's recap real quick the season before we kick off tonight, where we're at. Number 16 in the country. Somehow after losing to a 2-5 Pitt, we got to own it. Got to put our big boy pants on. We are still a top 25 team in the country. They know what we're capable of. We just slipped up. It is what it is. 5-2 on the season so far with losses to Clemson and Pitt. We lost to Pitt 45-35, and it's really because of one thing: 7 interceptions from Darian Mensah in one game. That puts him at 24 total in the 2026 season. He's thrown 13 touchdown passes, 2,692 yards. But as I said, it's been corrected. It's been fixed. And if you'll remember, Dabo took us out back and had his way with us in Death Valley. But then what happened? We bounced back in a massive way against Florida State. Mensah threw 0 picks, and we scored the most points. If I'm not mistaken, we had scored in a game this season. We just lost to Pitt. I'm not saying that it's good to lose. I'm just saying follow the trend here. That probably means a big-time win incoming. That's what I'm expecting. That's what the expectation is tonight. We're playing a North Carolina team that's not good, okay? They're 3-4. They're 1-3 in the ACC. You want to laugh at the Canes for being 5th in the conference? Well, North Carolina is 14th. As I said, they're running a little nursing home over there. Bill Belichick, Bobby Petrino at OC. Who are you taking? Bobby Petrino or Dawson paired with my co-OC, Melissa? Who are you taking? There she is. Yep, she's ready. Oh, man, almost brings a tear to my eye. She's ready. She's up in the booth. She's ready to go. Yeah, buddy. So, absolutely, I mean, we're still in this thing. I don't know what's going to happen. There's still a lot of football to be played. One game at a time. But let's get a W tonight. Sound good? Coop, please stop throwing the hat down. I don't think there's going to be anything worthy of throwing the hat down tonight. Yep. Honestly, how would you feel if the Canes went 10-2 again this season? It depends on who those losses are to. I would need some additional context. I mean, the question I know overall is, okay, well, just 10-2. My minimum expectation, talking about the real season, not virtual, is minimum double-digit win regular season. So they have to win at least 10. And that's my real minimum expectation for the team this season. They have to win at least 10 in the regular season. I know that it looks like they could win 11. They could go undefeated. It's possible, and they're capable of doing that. But 10-2, it just depends. Depends, man. Do we play them in real life on Halloween? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. I mean, without further ado, man, I think we're ready to get to work tonight. I don't know about y'all. I'm ready to win. No reason to delay. No reason to stall. Let's win a football game, man. Conference clash. They say the Hurricanes head into hostile territory this week facing the Tar Heels. Okay. All right. That's right. Lock in, everybody. Now, this is one of those things where fans can be upset. Fans can cry and complain all they want. My job is to win football games, to do whatever it takes to make that happen. And I must admit that the guys were hanging their heads a bit. They need a pick-me-up. And there was some pushback on social media, and people said, number one, Miami Knights. No, sir, don't do it. They also said, Miami Knights away? What are we doing? The guys were hyped at the idea. They loved it. They need a little bit of extra juice tonight, you could say. So I said, you know what? Y'all win me this game. Promise me. And I'll let y'all wear the nice that's right. That's right. It's time to get spoopy. Yep. Let me see them. Score predictions! Melissa, you ready to rock? I know you are. That was a silly question. I don't know who's going to get the ball first. We'll see. We usually win the coin toss. It's always tails. It's as simple as that. Melissa? Yep, go Canes. Yep. I know she's look at that. She's smiling so big. She's grinning ear to ear. Feels good to throw up that U. I don't know if her nostrils are ever going to be the same after being in the same room with Fran Brown for more than 30 seconds. She really took one for the team, didn't she, y'all? Okay, Melissa. All right, we receive. Let's get it. Let's go. Patty, welcome in. You know, again, I'm a little unorthodox. You know, and I say these guys want to wear the Knights. We'll do it. In the daytime, we ain't worried about the heat over in North Carolina. We're from Miami. All right, everybody on me. Everybody with the offense specifically. Everybody with the offense on me. Real quick, what we got a TV timeout here. Everybody on Coach Coop, come on. Everybody, especially you, man. So come here. All right. I didn't tell y'all about this. Okay, I know we practiced it, but we didn't set anything in stone. Here's what we got. Hold tight. We got a long TV timeout right here. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all know what this is? Y'all see this? Y'all see this? That's right. That's right. That's the play. I know. Hey, listen, we can't be drawing it out and stuff. Everybody keep their mouths covered. There have been rumors of UNC having some drones and stuff up in the vicinity. I don't know what they can do with satellites and stuff. I've heard they've got one that can zoom all the way in on your butthole from outer space. So we got to use some pictures and some other things, okay? But there we go. First play. Let's go. Break it down. Mensa, no picks on 3. Come on. Let's go. Let's work. Anybody know what that means? If you don't, you're about to find out. Let me see some score predictions.
Last time
After
out,
this play.
7 interceptions.
After this play right here.
Off the play fake on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Okay, well, he didn't throw a pick. All right, he didn't throw a pick.
The teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start.
We're running some wildcat.
Playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Pringle. And the wildcat is
feeling each other out a little bit. We're feeling each other out.
I love when defensive backs come up.
It's their house.
And they stick their face in the
right.
and they aren't scared.
It's their house.
The defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And guys, this 3rd and long is
you're going to see the wildcat today multiple times. I'm not going to look up at Melissa because I know she's shaking her head.
Throwing, Mensa fires it down the seam. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago.
Okay, defense. Defense. Come on, we're going to need your help this afternoon, apparently.
This offense nicely. The Tar Heels offense will now get its first chance with the football. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can
what's going on, Cypher? Ryan Flanagan in the building.
This is every offensive coordinator and quarterback's worst nightmare. When you've got
bad start. That's a real bad start. Yep. That's all right.
Going up against the D-line, David.
If you thought that was bad, watch UNC's possession right here. That's all I'm going to say.
And spit them out daily, and you know they're licking their chops.
Bro,
yep.
It's funny how you look at it from the offensive perspective and immediately defensively, I'm like, it's hunting season. Like, we're going hunting. And here's the thing, we're going to find those freshmen up front. Like, that's the matchups that we got to make sure we dominate. So a great defensive line against some tough matchups.
That's a very tame cat. We've only ran Wildcat maybe 2 times this season. All right, but we're all about the unexpected gas.
And you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them.
Welcome in, Salty Brand.
1st and 2nd down.
You're right on time, bro. Right on time.
In the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity.
We got to get there.
Really Very nice job to convert that third down, and they've got
You got to understand, these guys, we're their Super Bowl.
Run, but it was almost even better. Great job.
So with that being said, they're going to come out swinging. We're going to see some wrinkles from Bobby Petrino.
It could have gone for more.
Makes the grab on the left.
Right, we've not seen any of this on the tape.
First down.
And that's why this
This
guy
is new.
is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
We'll adjust.
Man, it's really hard to control the run.
Red, white, true news. What's going on, bro?
And how about the defensive line?
How you doing, man?
Attacking those guys up front.
Good positive energy tonight, y'all.
Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line.
They're a little quicker than we thought now that we're down here on the field. Okay, we can adjust. It's all right.
I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker.
The sad thing is we were in position. We got to make those tackles.
First and goal from the 7.
Wow, we have to make those tackles. We were there. They should be kicking a field goal right now.
Commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up a first and goal.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run.
He's flapping, they're throwing the ball.
In this game.
Wideout trying to get it in.
All right, offense. We need a big response here from y'all.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running.
Okay.
I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Using his legs, it's Pringle.
There we go. Carrying guys. We're bigger, we're faster, we're stronger.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run the counter.
There we go. There we go. Look at the push. That tells me exactly what we need to know. You're seeing this, right, Melissa?
Run, man, and what a legacy here when you think
it's telling me exactly
James,
what we need to know here.
McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Got it behind the line.
Come on, no, we gotta get some stiff arm action. We gotta run somebody over. We're playing way too soft right now. Good grief. What are we doing? And we're gonna run the ball to the short side of the field because that's gonna be a little unexpected gas. They're gonna think we're running left. No, sir. Might actually even change the play up altogether, as a matter of fact.
Making side adjustments here.
We're running with Big Fletch. We make one tackle miss right there. He's gone.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6.
Make one guy miss right there.
Why
Gone.
would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that.
We hear the bell. We hear the bell.
Stay ahead of the sticks. Don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Mensa from the gun on third down.
Terrible read.
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth
Terrible
down.
read. He probably had Tony there.
Coaches coming into this one.
Yeah, he probably had Tony open.
A huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great.
We just
got to
settle down
and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on fourth.
Pulls it in at the 25, and he's going to get it up.
The crowd is a non-factor.
Before he's brought down.
Practically
And
non-existent.
So the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
How are we feeling, guys?
It's a draw.
I'm asking the fans, how are we feeling?
Pick up a 5 out to the 35.
Talk to me.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just...
And the defense makes a play.
All we need is the ball to bounce our way a couple times this game. Trust. Trust me, y'all. We're prepared for this team. I'm telling you.
Harassing the QB with 6 sacks, now getting out the gates in the first quarter and getting their first one.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's knocked down just short of the 30.
That's exactly what we needed. We've adjusted.
And the Tar Heels
Melissa versus Bill Belichick's girlfriend. She might have, you know what? Who knows? She might be up there having something to do with the play calling from them. I don't know. Great point.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0.
Oh, that's funny as heck.
Love to get a drive going here.
Come on, let's go. Snap the ball, snap the ball.
Hands it off on the counter. And he doesn't find much running room.
We're right there.
The
I'm telling you, we are right there.
You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Mensa to throw. Fires to the right. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Bringing it back. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, UNC.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete...
He's a one-read quarterback at this point.
Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit.
Waste of
They have
money.
Their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early.
Not on the same page. I mean,
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
we just got to settle down, man.
And the extra
Right,
point
we
makes it
know what we're
14-9.
capable of. You saw what we did to Florida State.
And he
Offense
takes
got to
this
go
from
right back
inside
out there
the
on the
5.
field again, too.
He was hoping for
We need
something
something
a little
to
more dynamic,
build up
but they
his
get him on the
confidence.
ground
And
at
I got
the
just
20.
the play.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field.
We need a,
To say this has been
brother, we need a
slow
completion.
start is a bit of an
What we need right now.
understatement. They really need to get it going here, Jesse.
Simple as that.
Right, the opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for
Throw
this
the ball!
unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the
Unexpected
world.
gas.
You've seen slow starts, but you
What
gotta
mad
continue to
scientist
pick
would
and
run the
pick
same play
until you
back to
find that
back
play
when it
or
wasn't
that
successful the
scheme that you
first
can
time,
use
but we just
against
flip it
this
to the other
defense.
side? You're looking at him.
Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. Picked up 4
Boy, that
yards
should have been an
on
easy
3rd and
first down.
6.
You're not
Wow.
going to fool this guy on the running back screen. They're trying to invite him up the field, rushing the passer, but he saw it too soon. He was able to stop in his tracks, locate the running back, get outside, and make a tackle. That is a very heads-up play that time by the DN.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball.
Punt team.
down. 4th
We're going to
down
need a
coming
defensive
up.
score. It's as
The
simple as that.
Hurricanes will call on their punt
We're
team.
stalling out offensively.
He's gonna try to
Honestly,
flip
we're
the
not even
field
stalling
with
out.
this
We
one.
can't even start the car at all. Heck, it ain't even got gas in it.
Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. The North Carolina offense returns to the field.
Worst start to a
They
game
put 2
offensively
touchdowns
so
on the
far
board in
this
the early
season.
going, and now right back to
That's a
work.
fact.
Out of the gun, the
We're just
inside
out of
kick.
rhythm.
Shows him the stiff arm. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it.
They're
out
having
to
their
the
way with our
39-yard line.
defense.
In most offenses, man,
What's
it's about
happening here?
controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch,
If
like,
only
I'm
the
not
players
great at
would
math,
match
guys,
it,
but
B Small.
Every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position
There we go.
all game long.
If only I could get the
Defense
players
wouldn't
on the
let him
same
loose,
page.
Even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
To throw, it's Edwards. On target. Didn't pick up
We're
a lot
gonna we
there.
need
Moving
a big
forward
play
just a
on
few.
defense. We need something.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that
Let's go.
QB.
Somebody
Y'all
make
on
a
the
play.
same page. You could tell
Let's
they
go.
were, and that's why they got the first.
Somebody make a play.
Co-op, what settings do you have the CPU int sliders at? If it's at 50, drop to 25, less picks, more knockdowns. Mensa pulling an Oprah. You get a pick. You get a pick. At 25, I've had 1 to 2 picks per game.
Just figured it out. That was critical for
Daddy
the
Wolf,
offense
thank you
because
for the
they
big 10. I'll
scored
sit you
on
atop the
earlier. They've
throne.
given up a ton
I
of
do
yards.
not
I think
touch
they
the
understood
sliders.
the gravity of the situation.
Sliders
Third
are
down, that was
untouched.
critical for them to get off the field, build
Whatever
momentum, build
default
some
is.
confidence. Nice job that time by
Whatever the
defense.
default is what they are.
And they'll get him down after the
Let me sit you atop the throne. Dana's on lunch break. You work, I was going to say second shift, but you would be done in like an hour. Third shift is too early for lunch.
This is what it takes
What do you work?
to wear the U on the side of your
Daddy
head.
Wolf, I appreciate you.
Running late. Time to donate. Go Kings. How about that Mario extension?
Salty ran. Look, we needed a little bit of a reset anyways. We needed a quick TV timeout, didn't we? My goodness. Salty ran with the big $49.99. I will sit you atop the throne. I was in the middle of typing Daddy Wolf up there. At 25, you've had 1 to 2 picks per game. Boy, can you imagine what a luxury that would be? 1 pick average per game. When we're sitting at probably 4 at this point. My goodness. Daddy Wolf, thank you for the love. Salty Ran, you mad man. Paying the late fee. Always on time over here. That's how we operate on the Coach Coop YouTube channel. Always on time. That's the expectation. That's the standard. And we did celebrate the Mario Cristobal extension. Well deserved, right?
Here comes
Very
the
well
Hurricane
deserved.
offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've gotten
Thank
off to
y'all.
a sluggish start and need to put something together on this
Salty
drive.
Ran, you mad man.
On the run. It's
There it is.
Pringle. Breaks into the
There it is.
open.
Told you.
Across the 50
We just got to
yard
keep
line
pounding the
on a
rock,
huge
man, because
pickup,
it's
and he's
there.
out of bounds at the
100% it's
45.
there.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs.
Yes,
It's hard
sir.
to get 3, 4,
There it
5,
is.
6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another
Uh-huh.
first down.
Uh-huh. Now what do we do? Now what do we do? You know? You know? 4:30 p.m. to 3:30 a.m. What in the world?
Once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him,
Huh.
to get him to the ground.
That's what.
And the defense gets home and makes a play
Now,
at the 37-yard
break
line.
immersion here for just a second.
This is not
For
the
anybody
start
who says throw
this
the
guy
ball,
envisioned in this
listen,
game. He's already
they
thrown a
they
pick
were
six here in
on
the first
top.
quarter.
They were on
And now he
Mintz's
takes a
back
sack. You gotta wonder
before the
if that pick
computer
six
finished
rattled
the
him a little
animation
bit.
of him
If
faking
he's
the
out here now
handoff.
seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short.
And that's
memory.
actually what
This thing
happened just
is
then.
going in the wrong
Holy
direction
smokes,
for their
man.
signal call.
Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long.
How was your day though, Salty?
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. Moves it forward just
We need a
bit,
touchdown
pick up
badly.
one to the 35.
Badly, that's an understatement.
Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play.
6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Bueno, Coop. Good. It was a great day, man. Great day. Went and had a hamburger from Wendy's with some lemonade.
This could be a pivotal moment in
It's
this
a
game
good
as
day.
we open the
Good
second
day. Good day to win a
period, and they
football
try
game.
to find a way to
Play calling
answer.
this week. Take that up with Dawson and Melissa.
This offense
Yep.
had a little extra time
Take
to
that up
think
with
about it.
Dawson
Let's
and
see what they
Melissa.
have on third down.
Great. Now we got a shadow.
Throwing Mensa.
There we go. Just had to give it time to develop. There we go.
He's got space. Huge game before he goes out.
We got to assert our dominance on these guys. We got to show them a little Miami Hurricanes football, y'all.
For the offense, I think a lot of people
Good
think, hey,
grief.
we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick
You know?
a field goal, but instead they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, first and goal.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a
Told you.
different
You're
look.
going to see some unexpected gas tonight.
On
Some
their
stuff you ain't seen.
It's Pringle. And he rolls
Let's
it
go.
out.
More of that. Hey, hey, good job, good job. More of that. More of that.
Running back is so dangerous.
Come on. BAT, let's go. Extra point.
He's got great vision and all of those attributes right there.
Man, who taught Pringle how to dance? Holy smokes. We've been too predictable. You know, the people that have been saying that,
Now they'll line
we
up
we
for what
can't
they
pay
hope is
attention to all the
automatic.
posts on social media and stuff because we're busy
And
coaching.
after the extra point,
Working.
they've cut the lead in half.
Nobody wants to win more
14-7.
than me and this
So
coaching
that
staff and
scoring
these
drive
players.
took only 6
Right?
plays. And they punctuated it
But there have
with a
been some
5-yard
talks of, you know,
touchdown
some people
run.
saying, hey, it's been a little too predictable offensively for the Canes the last couple of weeks. And I think they're right.
And he'll
I do.
bring it out of the end zone.
Melissa, if you want to be dialing up the next play with Dawson, we'll be ready.
North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They'll have another opportunity to extend
First
this
Wildcat
lead
touchdown
after
of the
punting
season.
last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were
There we
doing
go.
that built this lead.
There we go. They're
Yeah,
slowing
and
down.
Defense, obviously, they won a few downs
Yep.
that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show
Moten
them some
wants to win.
pictures
He's
they
fired
haven't
up.
seen yet.
Scanning the field, it's Edwards. Complete. Knocked down for the tackle.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage, they're
Big
taking away all
third
the
down
QB's
right here.
primary options down the field, so he has to check it down
Yeah, this
to
is
the
big.
drag running underneath.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Send the tight end in motion.
We're not jumping.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. 3rd down play from the gun. And the quarterback is
Let's
knocked
go.
down back at the 13.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on
Melissa,
that sack.
make sure your mouth is covered. Make sure your mouth is covered, Melissa. I'm looking at you.
The Tar Heels line up to punt it away.
Come on, let's get a good return here. Set our guys up.
He's got great speed.
There it is. There it is. There it is, Tony.
There he goes.
Let's go.
Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that
There it is.
and really helps out his offense to start this drive.
She knows what she wants. I love the confidence from Alyssa. It's a big reason why she's on the staff.
The last drive in the end zone, they'll try to follow suit here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
It's not there. We don't hate it. We don't hate Mensa picking up 5.
Just a few on that one.
We don't hate it at all.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. And you tell them, they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are
don't hate it at all.
athletes that do it with ease.
Salty!
What they've got on second down.
What are you doing? Watch out, you might get gifted. Be careful.
Could not get loose on the run.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker?
Did you
coming in
get
and
gifted?
Great play on the ball carrier.
We ballin', boy. We ballin',
10 Canes fam memberships from my guy Salty Ram.
3rd and 6 yards
Out
to
of
go.
his mind tonight. He's feeling a big win. He wants to celebrate early.
Here's Darian Mensa to throw. The quick out. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got
Thank you
enough
for
of them
blessing that
marked at
play,
the 23.
Salty. Y'all be sure to thank Salty
Well, look,
for
that
real.
wasn't a touchdown,
If you did get a
but that
gifted
was
membership there, that's
massive
super
play for
kind of
this
you, bro.
offense. They needed
Holy smokes,
some
thank you.
momentum. They needed to find
You even
a
got at
rhythm.
least-
What better way than converting on 3rd down? Awesome job by
You got at least
quarterback.
one Florida State fan. You got Nick.
And the Canes
Let's
come to the
go,
line
Nick.
with a
Welcome
fresh
back to the
set of downs.
Canes fam, where you belong.
The give on the counter.
There it is. There it is.
There's a little room there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
There it is.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the
Yes, sir.
football and create balance.
Yep.
And right here, just
Yeah,
choose
buddy.
up another first down. Gives
Yep.
you another chance to maybe continue to
Who
run
got
the football.
gifted?
And I feel like this
Davey
guy,
boy,
too, is just
Robert,
an
Snowman.
explosive
Cane
player.
up, there it is. Yo!
And he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage.
There he is.
He almost punched it in for 6.
There he is.
Down at the 1-yard line.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and
Use
short.
the meme box.
or
There they are.
just get
Cane up.
first
Be
downs
sure to
like
thank
that run right there.
Salty. For real,
And the
y'all.
Canes trying to cash it in on 1st
Big
and
Fletch.
goal.
Put him on a stretcher, Fletcher. Let's go, man. Let's go.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
There it is. Come on.
Touchdown, Miami!
Let's tie this bad boy up. All the non-believers can beat the traffic and go ahead and head home. Yep.
But they've come alive now in the 2nd quarter. They've made some plays.
Man, I told him, I said, let us warm up.
Different confidence,
Give us a
different sense of
second.
urgency, and they feel right now, David, like they're unstoppable.
And the game just completely flipped. wasn't it?
Right,
Like,
we're
it was kinda
feeding off
crazy.
the
It felt like
panic in
this
the
was gonna be a
stands.
blowout, and then all of a sudden you rattle off a couple touchdowns.
I mean, if
We got a
anybody's
great game, kinda
to
back
blame
and
here,
forth.
some of it
Now,
falls on
which
the
team can
fans
keep the momentum?
in Chapel
Can get
Hill.
their offense and defense playing right at the same time.
Right, that energy is real.
Point.
We need that good, positive energy. So it's like we hit the reset button at the end of the day. It's 14-14. We see plenty of holes in their defense.
Here
We're
he
going to
comes
exploit
from
them.
inside his own 5. And the
We're hitting
return
hard.
man reaches the end of the line, and down
Our
he
guys
goes.
haven't even had a single water break yet, and it's almost
North
halftime.
Carolina has it back,
And they're
the
feeling
Tar
good. They're not
Heels
even
so
asking
pleased
for
to
it.
send the offense back out. They didn't get much
My
done
goodness,
the last
it's-
time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in
it's
their own
beautiful, Nick.
territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's brought down, but
My
there's a flag
goodness.
on the field. Let's see what the call is. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
We'll make them pay. Hey, hey, we'll make them pay.
And this guy is
Y'all are fired up. Holy smokes.
We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
We need Moten to be all right, though, but thank you for spreading the love. Salty.
Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to
grow in the family. We appreciate that. And for real, I don't want you to think that I forgot you, Daddy Wolf. So you've been playing?
To the air, it's Edwards. Gets it to him on the screen.
How many of y'all own this game? He's just cramping? Probably because of no water. Okay, take a seat for a second, son. Get you some water. Get you some water, all right? Oh, shoot.
Kind of break tendency, get to the quarterback. He gets
He's cramping, huh? Maybe we do need one water break before halftime.
Not paying attention and letting them catch
we might need one.
That's a big stop on 3rd and long.
What a cut. Now he's loose. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch.
Put a 1 if you own college football 27. If you don't mind.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work.
Put a 1 and let me know if you own this game.
Real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football.
No water till they have the lead. I kind of like that.
Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games.
Quite a few of you got it. Duke Jimbo's got it. T. Davis has got it. Dana's got it.
Here's Mensah to throw.
Late, but it's fine.
It's Brown. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
It's all right.
And for the majority of the offseason, we thought Mensah was going to be starting for Duke in the offseason.
You don't have this one yet, Card King.
Obviously, a lot went into it. But here's what you know about Miami quarterbacks in recent history. Cam Ward.
You got the game, Patty?
Carson Beck, a lot of experience coming in. Now Darren Mensah comes in. Miami finds the guy. They have to have that spot covered. And Palmer, they got a really good.
We got to lock in here with the play calling. This needs to be points.
For anybody that didn't know Darren Mensah and where he started, just
we got to have points here.
Just 2 years ago at Tulane, when he's absolutely lighting up for the American, wins an ACC championship at Duke, and now
heck yeah,
filling in for Carson Beck and a team that just went to
think your gaming days might be over. Why is that, Melvin?
With tons of talent, and they think there will be no drop-off at the QB spot. They've got their eyes set on taking one step further this time.
Gotta break that tackle often.
On that completion.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Darren Mensah from the gun on 3rd down.
Come on, Tony. Turn on the Jets. Come on, Tony.
Now they're really starting
there we go.
to as they pick up the first
this one right here is going to crush any confidence that they had left. That's what we're trying to do here.
They make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Fletcher's looking light on his feet out there tonight. I got to say.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wants to adjust the pattern.
Come on, man. We got to have better blocking than that.
To go. Same song,
come on.
This defense is ready for this guy.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys like the.
Yeah, we're working. We're working, bro. They think that bell's going to work, but it means nothing to us.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle. Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side.
To where the U on the side of your helmet.
He can hit this.
Hey, Co-op was great to see you. Oh wait,
So
LMAO.
Miami signals for a timeout.
Now, people are going to say you just iced your own kicker. Listen, that's not how it works with Weinberg. You don't know Weinberg personally. I do. Harry! I know him personally. I see him at practice week in and week out.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side.
There it is.
Took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And got
Told you.
it back to the field.
When are y'all going to trust Coach Coop? There it is. 45-yarder. Mwah. Boy, that was close, though, wasn't it? That scraped it. Might be a little bit of yellow on the ball. It was right there. Whew. That was a pretty good joke, Eric. It kind of loses the appeal when I do this now, but...
And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the
We want the
dice
ball
to
back
bring it
again.
out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
I feel terrible,
They've
Eric.
got a little time
I
here
told
to
my
put together a
wife, I said, I can't
productive
believe it.
drive late in the half.
She said, are you for real?
The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Thank you. I don't know. Melissa might have threatened him. When she says hype, she might mean threaten. Same outcome either way.
I know he makes the money in the back end, covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Boy, that's unfortunate. Okay.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
They got 3 timeouts. We got 2.
It's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start
Freebie.
looking at you and seeing what's
Hello!
Drops
Yo!
the most important part. Puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield.
That hung up
make
in the
some
air
extra yards after the
for
catch.
2 days.
Well, that was just
And we're just standing around
not even looking
watching
that
it.
guy's direction. Throws it, it gets deflected, and all of a sudden Johnny on the spot somehow is able to make.
I'll be honest, I think they thought he got sacked. Oh, brother. Bryce. Are you hurt? Are you good? I'm gonna be honest. He either pulled a hammy or he's got to go number 2. I don't know. It could honestly be either one.
Catch,
I'm not
great
sure.
Awareness, and then he tries to advance it to make something positive happen. Well done.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Legit just standing there.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And the defense
My
gets
goodness.
a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable.
What's up,
And we talked to them
ETSU?
about this guy,
Good
man.
to see you, my friend.
He's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get it.
Makes the catch. It's
We kind of took a bad angle there. We got to be careful.
and they finally get him down at
They're not in
the
field goal
38,
range yet, but they're getting close.
And the Tar Heels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Hand off from the gun. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard.
I need to see something special.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Going for it all. And
Nice
good
play.
coverage and better hands
Nice play. Sometimes you can't get greedy.
I think for the
Sometimes you
quarterback,
just
he's
got to
gonna
bat
have to
the
be
ball
so
down.
good with
It
his
is
eyes
what
for
it
this
is.
game. You're going up against
And
one of the
I'm
best
happy with
defenses
that.
in the country. You got to look guys
Yeah, I'm
up,
happy with that right there.
especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Edwards. Here's the pressure. And he
Well, I swear there's some holding going on.
releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Even Melissa's up
Well,
there
nice
in the
job by
booth
defense here on
screaming,
back-to-back plays.
holding.
2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Here we go.
Short of the first down marker, and now they might have to settle for the field
Here we go,
goal
y'all.
and maybe tie the game going into the half. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal.
I got one for him.
And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. It's good. And guys, that
All right.
field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
Let's go. We got time.
Man, so many more times we're going to say,
We got
go
time.
for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Dang, it's 0-0.
Coming out with it, it's Pringle. Not nearly
I don't
as
hate it.
much as
I
he
saw
hoped
what he
when
saw.
brought it out of the end zone. He'll be
100% I
stopped
saw
at
what
the
he saw.
15.
Man, we got 2
And
timeouts.
here comes that Miami
Okay.
offense back onto the field. Now you find out just
Let's
how
work.
much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the
Why didn't we call a timeout? We
And
thought he
you
was
know
going to
the
miss.
Defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish that.
He didn't like it.
Just can't
He didn't like
turn
it.
over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Works the middle of the field. Still running at the 40. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
6 seconds. We've got 6 seconds. What's Mally's 40 time?
Just enough time for one final play of the half.
We just got to pray. We just got to throw it and pray.
Mensa. Looking long. He can haul it in. Incomplete.
Damn, missed
He took a
opportunity.
shot, but that's how
Okay.
we'll wrap up the half.
Honestly,
That's the end of the second quarter. That
no
means it's
water.
time to join Kevin and our
No water.
halftime update.
Guys, week 9.
No. We should be up 3 scores. We're playing a Mac Brownless North Carolina, mind you. Bill Belichick.
On Purdue, taking on the number 11 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions.
Let's go. Come on.
And it's the
Come on.
Boilermakers
Everybody, come on. Locker room,
with a
locker room.
statement victory
Come on.
Here in a surprising
Holy
result.
smokes, man.
Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. It gets them to 4-1 on the season, and it's got to be looked at as a solid start. Here now, some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly
We don't care about
does.
those. We're here to watch the
Inside
Canes.
SEC.
Yeah, we're here to watch the Canes.
Now back to your game in Chapel Hill.
17-17 in Chapel Hill. Rough start, down 14 to nothing. We're clicking though.
I do know this. The team that does a better job of taking care of the ball in the second half.
Right, we got
has
some more
the best
unexpected
chance of
gas
coming
coming
out
up
on
in the
top.
second half. We're
And
feeling
with
great.
that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium
Yeah, we're feeling
Drive
great. Look at the
Keeneland
rushing
Memorial.
yards. Look, we've outgained them, and statistically, we're superior. But the scoreboard says 17-17, so yeah. Either way, you gotta admit this has been an exciting game, right? You want to know what else is exciting? The sponsor of tonight's stream, Prize Picks, and their unbelievable offer that I wouldn't believe if it weren't for the fact that I'm telling you about it right now, and it is 100% real. It's the perfect time to download and join Prize Picks because right now, for new users, when you play your first $5, you get $150 in lineups if you win. You just have to use code HMA when you download the app. I'm currently looking at it on PC on the computer here. But, man, it's as simple as picking more or less on some player stats. Guys, there's boxing on here. You're a UFC expert. You can pick more on total rounds for a fighter. You could take less. There's so many options here on Prize Picks, so many ways to win some cash while watching the sports that you love. We have NFL preseason coming up on Thursday. Panthers and Cardinals. I have multiple lineups submitted for that on Prize Picks. We've made a ton of picks for that one. Check them out. Show them some love. Supporting the sponsor Prize Picks helps support the channel. I love working with them. I want to continue working with them. They're great people. Absolutely love the app. I've got the app on my phone. I look at it on the computer. The whole 9 yards. Shout out to Prize Picks. Just make sure you use that code HMA. That's important. Activate the new offer. Yep. Scoreboard don't lie. You're not wrong. And we gave the guys a good talking to. Honestly, I know they're sick and tired of hearing from me, so I let Melissa give the halftime speech. Good to see you, Duke. Coop, if you lose this, you can kiss that natty good. I'll kiss that trophy real good. Yes, sir. I will. They do receive, unfortunately.
Will line up to kick off and start the second half.
We anticipate the stands to be clear of anyone in blue or white at the start of the fourth quarter.
Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it
That's
out
what I
of the
told
end
the
zone
guys.
did not work
I said
out.
other
He
than
stopped at the
people in
13.
orange and green, those stands need to be
The Tar Heel
empty.
offense makes its way onto the field to start the
Yep.
drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were
Hello,
made in
Coach
the
Coop
half,
from
especially
India.
when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Appreciate you
Yeah,
checking
it's been
in,
a
man.
good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out.
What time
process.
is it
Now
over
once you get
there?
in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah,
It's
interesting.
10 p.m.
I think
for
as
me,
play callers
roughly.
Right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches.
W referee.
We're just gonna be
Yes,
who we
I
are,
saw
we're
it.
gonna
Yep.
keep doing what
We
do.
talked
We're
about
just
the
gonna do it
contract
better.
extension. I'll make a
But then there
video
are others
tonight
that
after the
tweak things
stream.
a little bit on offense and on defense.
Well
We'll
deserved.
find out here.
Throws to the wideout.
No way he reels that in.
They finally get him on
That
the
looked
ground, but
overthrown
he's
all
got
day.
an explosive play for the first down.
This man got stretchy arms or something. Is he part of the Fantastic Four? Good grief.
They've got great chemistry together.
Also, can we make note of him? If we can make note of that receiver, right, for when the portal opens up after the season. Yeah, just jot his name down.
Right now, they're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
And the Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. Might as well run him until
There we
they
go.
stop him. He's got it
Crash
again.
down on him.
And
There we
just
go.
wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they'll bring him down.
There we go. Meet him in the hole. Meet him in the hole, y'all.
Defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down.
There it is. That's what we're asking from them.
They tried to go
There it is.
smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work.
Let's
against
go.
This defense. The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th
You smelling
down.
upset?
They may have to pay
You need to
him
get your
overtime.
sniffer
He's running
checked.
for the 5th time today. And the
Because
ball
something's
will
wrong with that,
bounce
with it.
4 and find
Yeah.
its way into the end.
You need to go to the doctor. Melissa? Go Canes. Yep, me too. I'm throwing it up. The clock's ticking, though. I'll be honest, Melissa, I was kind of leaning rolled cantina chicken quesadilla combo with a Baja. But this is your call. I like it. I like it.
For a touchback. Here comes the Hurricane.
Catch him sleeping a little bit right here. It's been a minute. Yep.
Throwing Mensah. Using the back as a receiver.
Come on, Fletch. We got, man, no gain there? Really? No gain? How can we not make one guy miss right there? Really?
Perfect position to make that play for no gain.
Really?
They're dealing with a second and long. On the move, it's Pringle.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Mark ain't putting in work. Oh.
At the 49 and a great pickup on that one. What perfect execution on that.
Shame on ESPN for not switching the cameras back to the field. Somebody's getting fired.
Run everything.
Big gain. Big gain. Yeah.
Need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening.
I was putting in the
Guys are
cheat
getting into
codes.
the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Just know it's GG for North Carolina. Up, down, X, Y, X, X, right trigger down.
It'll be first down.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it.
Just know that.
On the last
There's
two
no
plays.
unexpected
Big
gas.
plays
Bingo.
Back to back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Running to Green. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And winning first downs is a priority.
They're getting
for a
tired.
defense,
And by them, I'm talking about
physically
UNC.
at the point of attack. You know the
Huffing and
percentages.
puffing.
It's
Don't think we
usually
don't
pretty
see
good
them
on
over
first
there.
down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short.
Out of
good job by
shape.
this defense.
Good grief.
Handoff to the single back.
Okay, now.
Bounced off his
All
feet.
right.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on a first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice game. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency.
Okay.
Guys up front.
Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Good timing on the quick out.
I mean, he's covered, but it doesn't matter because of the connection. You know, because of the connection they got there.
Really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying to move them on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Lofton.
I don't know if he's scared to take a shot or what. I don't know.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable.
That bell don't mean squat. Right here, touchdown.
You might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen him. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now first and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here. Try to
Melissa's calling down.
Try to make him kick a field goal.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Here's Mensah to throw. And the quarterback.
That's on Mensah. That's on Mensah.
see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
It's on Mensa.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. So they were getting up against the play clock.
I don't like it. It's too important. We're too deep down the field right here. Right, we're not going to need that in the 4th. Don't worry. We're not going to be needing that. I got something for them.
Deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Trust.
Drive, the defense trying to dig in on 3rd and goal.
We're going to flip it. Hey, Tony.
It's reverse. That was an important stop.
That's kind of fishy to me. I'll be honest, that was kind of fishy. Let's take the lead.
Decision time coming for this
Awful convenient that they were in perfect position to make a play there, and we've never ran that this season.
Are you going to go for it on
you know,
yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel
we'll take the lead.
if you went for a touchdown and did it.
We'll take the lead. We're going to blow the top off this thing in the 4th quarter, all right? Trust. Hold on. I need to find out something real quick. He's off suspension. Okay, good deal. I was making sure that they hadn't caged up my boy, the official ball inspector. Okay, I'm just making sure. Good deal. Because that just seemed a little weird. Let's go. We got him right where we want him. Losing. Morale is low.
He'll bring it out. And they'll get him on the ground.
I've said,
comes out to start the next drive.
Just keep it up. Just keep it up.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense.
Listen, watch the middle.
Now
there it is.
Run the draw. Oh, he's got some space. Building
We're there. Look, you can see how pissed I am. We're there.
Change out to the 34. You count up those
yeah, we were there.
plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy.
Guys, it was the right call to take the points there.
Shiftiness, he can make guys miss, and if this guy gets into the 2nd level,
I don't know if we're having a little meeting over there or what's happening.
Term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
He leaves it with his back.
And that
there we go.
Really didn't go
Keep trying, Bobby.
Sometimes we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are.
Keep trying.
To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Pressure coming. Fires on the move.
Should have been a pick. Should have been a pick, but that's all right. Let's go. Punt team, come on. Hey, special teams, let's go. Tony, I want to see a big return from you, son.
They're up to a half-dozen kicks today.
Got him right where we want him.
Let's see what he can do.
Got to trust, man.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got
No gain on first down is killing us.
Now, when we get down there, focus on execution.
Unreal.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Mensah. Release to the back.
Good patience.
Got it in the middle. It's Fletcher.
Good patience. Fletch holds on to the ball, obviously visibly frustrated when looking at the UNC team. They have no answers right now.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. The run inside. It's Fletcher.
It's okay, I'll take 5. I'll take an easy 5 all day.
Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Mensah. Grabbed over the middle, it's Upshaw.
Man, we need more yak, though. Real talk. We definitely do. That's kind of frustrating.
Throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. With the draw, it's Fletcher. Finding some room.
Nice job, man. Plants his foot, changes direction. That was nice. That was smooth.
That type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Let's snap the ball. They're not fully set. Come on.
They'll give it on the counter.
Come on, Fletch. We know you can run that dude over. Come on, Fletch.
You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
See, and that's what we knew that.
Trying to impose their will and move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Really? Really?
Like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week
Hey, they can keep booing. You see them throwing them U's upside down. You see them. Answer with some force. Come on. Where's the energy?
But so too is time.
Man, we still have so much to play for. So much to play for.
No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Play clock was getting
we won't need it late.
And they have to burn a timeout.
We won't need it late. It's going to be all right. Come on, we need the perfect play dialed in right here. We need the perfect play. Yep. It's 4th down. It's 4th and 3. I'm looking at my co-OC. Looking at my co-OC right here. Thank goodness for those TV timeouts, am I right? I was kind of thinking we call a slant Melissa, but we kind of just feel it out when we get there. But we got to cover our mouths. Okay. It don't mean we got to throw it. It's just one of the options. You know what I'm saying? I'm overriding my co-OC. I'm overriding my co-OC.
They're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Finds a tight end. And how about this defense keeping everything in front and making the sure tackle to turn it over on downs?
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice.
Oh, my.
Downs.
Don't want to see what happened? We got it, but we got done dirty. 100% we got it, but we got done dirty. I'll show you. Where do we need to be? Where is it at? Okay. So we need to be about what, the 45? 40? No. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I'm blind. It's not. Span. All right. 35 or 36. 35 or 36 or somewhere in between. Check this out. Here's what happened. Okay, look. Stops right there. We're there. Gilbert's there. Boom. Okay, now just go forward. Reach across. That's what happened.
Sends it back in motion. To the air. It's Edwards. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here.
Melissa is screaming. They're trying to hold her back.
You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress.
I overrode her play.
Bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Well, we got a tight one in Chapel Hill, don't we? Oh, Melissa's going to kill me after the game.
Which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts.
That's right. There's no way. There's no way.
5 is now 2nd and 5.
I don't believe it.
That's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this.
Heatherman, brother.
Him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn up.
If we could pick one of those.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision.
If we could just pick one.
He makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And while the
We
pass
jumped.
is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense
No reason to get nervous, Chad. We got them right where we want them. We're in the lead.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing
We're in
you're
the lead.
looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off.
There we go. Read and react.
He's going to lose
Make a play.
on that one.
Keep those feet moving. Let's go.
That's exactly what you want to do
Come on.
as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Tar Heels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside. It's Hall. Powers forward, but stopped after a pick.
Ripping that thing out of there.
24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Edwards.
Yeah, they caught us on that one. Yeah, they definitely did. They caught us on that one.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that quarterback can go in the other direction.
There you go. Plug it up.
He'll be hauled down
Plug it up.
inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
We need to turn over badly.
Showing they are willing to run the
Real badly.
They don't get big gains, just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
He's got him still on his feet. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now. First and goal.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver.
Goal line stand right here.
He's looking, he's booking. He gave
I feel it in my bones.
right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping.
Glenn, thank you for the 44 months.
So now the opportunity to take the
If they do
lead with
catch
a
up,
first and goal
man,
here.
then
They'll try to get it in with the
we're gonna respond with a touchdown of our own. Come on, offense, let's go. Let's go. We need a big boy drive right here.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football
Come on.
late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the
What's
touchdown.
going on, King
More
season?
importantly, take the lead.
We're not losing. We're not losing, man.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Not gonna happen. Trust.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They put it in the end zone with a
It's gonna be all right.
12-play scoring
It's good to
drive.
see you. Happy to see
And
you
they
in the
finish it
stands.
off with a short plunge into the end zone.
For real, thank you for the 44
On the
months,
run
man.
from
I
inside
appreciate
zone
that.
5. Just able to get out to the 8.
We're gonna keep doing what we've been doing because we've seen a ton of success.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to
Right?
work.
Why get away
So
from
they
that?
just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. Knocked down after picking up 5.
That's
out to
6.
the 24.
Yes, sir. That's 6.
You want to make play calling easy for
Yep.
an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up
That's
a
6
short yardage
yards?
on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Gets the nose of the ball to the
That's
25.
just wild.
Give him 1.
That's just wild. Nobody out there
They'll try to
believes
move
it.
The chains on 3rd and short from the 25. He might want another play. One more time, it's Brown. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
They don't know how to stop it. They have no answers right now.
He's got great size, and because of
No
that,
answers.
he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Hand off for Brown. Finding a way to
5.
put that foot in the ground and get it
5
up to the
again.
37-yard line.
Yep.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd
Not
and
yet.
5.
Not yet.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he's
They
able
can't
to
stop
pick
it.
up the 1st down.
If it ain't
This running
broke.
back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job.
If it ain't broke.
communicating pre-snap.
Am I right?
They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
And the Canes have their offense in high gear. Looking for space. It's Lyle. Continuing to churn and
That's
move
5
it
again.
forward, and they're closing in on midfield.
That's
It's down to
5
48.
again.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground.
keep hitting that side.
That is a recipe
We'll keep hitting
for
that
this
left
offense.
side.
They gotta be more
Yep.
physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
From the gun, the ground.
Who
game.
in tarnation is
He
this,
never
though?
had a chance.
Who is
Just
that?
stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Are we being real?
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive line.
I don't even know who that guy is.
And get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Huh?
3rd and 6 yards to go. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
I think this team knew coming in today they needed to be able to run the football, and they were going to have to get some of that production from the quarterback, and he just broke off his longest run of the game so far. That was critical for his confidence, for this offense's confidence, and right now if you're on defense, you've got to find an answer for this guy.
They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Give to the single back. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Are our guys tired?
Stop great runners.
What are we
It really
doing?
is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Like, what is it doing?
Might as well give it to him again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Nine-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd
Good
and
grief.
short.
Yeah, I'm looking at Belichick. Belichick's looking at me. He knows.
Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Yep, he knows.
This drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage.
Thank you. Yep.
This offense really doing a good job right now.
And the Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might be calling a hot route. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Handoff to the single running back. Stumbled to the ground. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out.
Everybody's quiet. Everybody's quiet right now.
2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without
I feel like
scoring.
everybody's nervous but me.
Run in the red zone. It's Fletcher. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Is that what's going on or what?
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart.
Feels like everybody's nervous but me.
Get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the 4th quarter, they're going to need it.
Yeah, I'll take some water. You never do hurry up offense? That's a lie.
He just kept those big, powerful
That's not true.
churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
We ran hurry up last game
First down
and the
and
game
goal,
before
I bet
that.
you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
We're planning on putting this in the end zone if y'all hadn't figured it out.
Tries again to get it in.
Oh, damn. Okay. All right.
He's not gonna
All right.
make it as this defense is making it tough.
Okay.
This defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
They want to dance their way in.
Okay. Hello.
And this defense has forced them into fourth down. Timeout.
We got to talk about this one.
24 seconds
It's
left on the
it's
clock.
4th and goal from the 2.
Trailing and getting deep in the game. They'll go for it here on 4th and goal. On the snap, it's Pringle. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Miami! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
What was the game plan? Tell me what you see on your screen right now. What is that?
It's on the defense to
Ah!
end this thing when they take the field.
I told you, it's all part of the plan.
To that lead. And the
Defense.
extra point
Hey,
puts them up
defense.
by a
They got 3 timeouts in 21 seconds. I don't want them to earn a single yard. You hear me?
And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner.
Post-game press conference happening immediately after the game, regardless of what happens right here. Be there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Snagged out of the air. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage.
What did the
and he's
fans
getting
want?
an idea of
They
where
wanna
he
win.
wants to go with the football. That's
You
why
win
the
by
ball's
1 or
coming out of his
100.
hands so quickly.
You wanna win.
That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Would you rather lose or would you rather win? It's not a trick question. Would you rather lose or would you rather win?
Deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And the quarterback gets
I'll ask
hit
again.
We already
Would
know
you
this
rather lose or
defense
would you
has
rather
come
win?
to him multiple times in this
All
game.
right.
So here you are, you're trailing.
We
in
got
the
the-
game.
we're about to get the
Defense
job
knows
done,
they're
aren't we?
pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's good.
Everybody to the locker room. No, I am not meeting Bill or Bobby at midfield. Everybody to the locker room. Let's get out of this place. My goodness, too much forest, not enough concrete. Let's get back to South Florida.
Championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet. And this team,
The Wildcat call with Pringle on the 4th and goal from the 2 to win the damn game.
This is what it takes. Year to help develop young talent.
Yep.
Next season, that's next season. There's still
Avoided
lot
a
of
long
football left to go
plane
this
ride
year.
back
Let's
to
just see
Atlanta
how good of a bowl
hashtag
game they can get to.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack,
Continue to
Jesse
doubt.
Moore, and Holly
Continue
Rowe,
to question.
I'm Rich Davis. This
We
is
like
the
winning football
presentation.
games over here. Scotty Digital, thank you for the big 2, my man. Appreciate the love. Oh my goodness, we got to take a look at the stats. We dominated on the ground. Once we figured out they were vulnerable there, susceptible to the run game a bit, we realized how big, strong, and powerful we are compared to that UNC defense. We flexed on them. How many times did we throw the ball on that final drive? I don't even remember. I think I blacked out. Might have been 1. Holy smokes, man. Let's take a look at the stats briefly and then post-game press conference. The Canes get a W in Chapel Hill. We were their Super Bowl and it showed. They threw everything plus the kitchen sink at us. We found a way to win. We found a way to go to 6-2. We sure did. Yep. Quick look at the stats and then post-game press conference where I answer your questions. You are the media. That's right. We don't run, we don't hide. Man, look at this. We got Notre Dame coming up after this. Okay. 379 total yards of offense. 239 for UNC. 247 yards on the ground. I like it. Only 132 passing. It's hard to throw picks when you only throw the ball 21 times. We rushed 52 times. Laugh it up all you want. That's what was needed tonight. Some people will say boring football. I've never heard someone think that that winning is boring. Killed him with the time of possession. Mensa throws 0 touchdowns and 1 pick. But the star of the show, man. Pringle, 18 carries for 128. Game-winning touchdown. 7 yards per carry. 2 touchdowns. Look at that, man. We had a walk-on come in here, too. It is what it is, you know. We were down bad, so we had some tryouts.
This is what it takes.
There's a saying.
You
can't throw an interception if you don't throw
Go
the football.
Kings. Hashtag keep coach co-op.
Yep. Thank you. You can't throw a pick if you don't throw the football in the first place. Mm-hmm. Just saying. Right? Hold on, wait. What is that? Do you hear that? Y'all hear that? Hold on. I feel like I hear something going by. I hear it, but I don't see it. Hold on, wait. It's it's circling back around. Hold on, it's coming back around. Wait. Here it comes. Here it comes. It's coming back. Here we go. It's coming. Keep your eyes peeled. Here it comes. It's coming. There it is. Wow, you love to see it. That's pretty wild because it's not even daytime right now. Okay. Anyways, 2 sacks, 2 total sacks. We won by running the ball. It's as simple as that. Let's go ahead. Let me go talk to the guys in the locker room, and then I'll step up to the podium like we always do and answer your questions. Okay. We go to 6-2. 6-2. Let's go ahead and in case some people want to ask about rankings and things like that, let's go ahead and advance to the next week right quick. Thank you, Scotty Digital. Thank you for the 2. Heck of a game, man. Couldn't have done it without Dawson and Melissa. What a game. You know, able to adjust like that. We came into this game really wanting to throw the ball around a lot. You know, because I say, let's if Mensa's uncomfortable, let's put him out there and let's just force him to throw it until he figures it out. But they bump us from number 16 to number 13 with a big showdown. Number 12 versus number 13 coming up, both at 6-2. I'll see y'all at the podium. Give me like 1 minute, and I'll see you there. What can I say? Back in the W column where we belong. The Canes, hold on. Okay, this is the athletic director. Give me just a second. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah, I thought it was a great win as well. Never satisfied, of course, never happy. Right? Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course. Yeah, I think that would make the fans really happy. Yes. Okay. All right. I mean, I basically accept, but yeah, we can talk about it. Okay. Thank you. Yes, sir. Back to work. We don't sleep. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yep. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be here but I'm contractually obligated to do the press conference. Yeah. I hate the media too, right? I know. Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, that was the athletic director. He wants to meet him in his office when we get back to Miami. He wants to discuss a contract extension for me. So you'll probably see that reported by On3, ESPN, all the major networks will probably be picking that up. I apologize, I forgot to remove this. They were pre-fitting me for a championship ring. They were making sure that it's the right size just in case we win it. They go ahead and they approach the teams that they think might have a high chance of winning it. They go ahead and kind of pre-fit them so it's ready. So let me set that to the side here. So let's get started. You know, I know that they had a sideline cam, and you know they aired it on television in the huddle there at the start of the game, and who would have thought how important this Wildcat would have been? You know, it ended up winning us the game. And you saw it right there at the beginning. Crazy, right? Canes win. We win. 27-24. If you want to know if I'm happy, no. No. At the end of the day, I'm not happy because we need to be winning by more. We need to play better football. But hey, Darian Mensah with only one interception. We owned those guys on the ground. You got to be willing to adjust. You know, you got to go with what works. And it was a heavy dose of ground and pound tonight against North Carolina. And it was enough to get the job done. I'm still proud of the guys. We'll give them a water break when we get back to South Florida. They're already loading up. Are they loading up in the... Yeah, make sure there's no water. Yeah. No, not for the equipment team either. No, not until we win by more. Yeah. With that being said, obviously, not to take away from this game, but a big ranked showdown coming up against Notre Dame. I'm sure you guys will have some questions about that. I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know if you guys know, but Marcus Freeman and I, we went to middle school together. And his mom got into a fist fight with my mom in the Walmart parking lot. And we've had beef ever since. So, questions. Okay. Hey, Yuri here with the Miami Tribute, doing really, really good things over there, by the way. What do you need to do to get the O-line to play more efficiently? So we're actually going to send them on a camping trip this week. So the offensive line will not participate in practice for the next 2 days. We're going to send them out into the woods with just a tent and some flint, and we're going to see if they survive. And they're going to have to work together, obviously. So the ones that don't make it back are going to be the ones that didn't really know how to work together as a unit, as a team, to become one. So we're going to kind of weed some of those guys out. Yeah, we'll just take them out, drop them out in the middle of nowhere, and then we'll send a helicopter to pick them up 2 days later. So we do have a plan in place. Don't you worry. Great question. Any questions? Bring them in. Bring them in here. New York Press here. Sluggo. Honestly, now, was the team looking forward to next week's opponent? Absolutely not. That's not possible. No. Really, what you saw here, if you want me to be honest, at halftime, we were scrambling a bit. We were. And then we went back. We have the iPads. We have the technology. We looked at it and we said, okay, we see what's going on here. Let's make some adjustments. There were some times where I'm sure even fans in the stands, or those of you watching at home, were probably wondering, it's not coincidence they were in the right place at the right time a little too often, too quickly. That's not coincidence. And we will be getting together with the ACC, the NCAA, and we will escalate that as high up as we need to. So, no, it was not looking ahead. Absolutely not. Okay, Chattahoochee Press here, out on the river. Any chance Mensa will hit the portal during the season since the OC has lost faith in him? No, we love Mensa. We love Mensa. We're going to limit him to probably less than 15 to 20 passes per game. And then after we do that for a while, teams are going to expect that he's not going to throw the ball much, and then we might have a game where he throws the ball 50 times. It's tough to say, unexpected gas. Scotty Digital here, Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Are you concerned about the stamina in your running back room late in games? No, because we brought that walk-on in. You probably saw him. I'll be honest, I had forgotten his name. But he comes in there if we're really down and out, if Fletch is tired, Lyle, Pringle, Marty Brown, Wheatley Humphrey, if those guys are tired, then we got somebody that can pick up the slack. Yeah. So, no, we're not concerned at all. No. To answer your question, no. Deranged here. What was the inspiration for the final play where you scored the game-winning touchdown? I just showed the guys this. We called a timeout. We huddled up, and I showed them this. Yep. And you could tell how everyone felt just so inspired by this message right here. As simple as that. It's a great question. Did we give them a water break? No, we will when we get back to South Florida. We had a few guys cramping up. We say, hey, stop being a sissy. If you can learn to play an entire game with zero hydration, then imagine when we get late in the season, so we're talking pushing the college football playoffs, and then you begin to slowly integrate hydration breaks. Imagine what level that takes our guys to. No. So we're having lots of questions about the water. I understand that it's not the norm. But we do some outside the box things here at Miami, and you're seeing success because of it. There are going to be years from now, long after this coaching staff is gone, that there are going to be books written about how we approached practices and these games. They're going to really step back and realize, wow, that was cutting edge. Why were we not doing that sooner? They were really on to something at the University of Miami. Hornito here. How do you justify this 3-point win over a 3-win team? You know, I like winning. I like winning. And we can win every game on our schedule by 1 point. That would still get us to the ACC championship game. That would still get us to the playoffs and possibly a national championship. If we win a national championship by 1, would fans complain? I told you, this was their Super Bowl. So there were some wrinkles. There were some things we had not seen. The scoreboard doesn't tell the entire story. Overall, we dominated those guys out there on the football field. But we do need to win by more, and we will. Absolutely, we will. If I missed your question, just ask again. Just ask again. Everybody, it's like we're the president in here. There's a lot of hands going up. I'm trying to get them all. Any reason for why your co-OC was screaming at you from the booth? Yes, I decided to override one of her plays, and it was not successful. And for some reason, someone at ESPN decided to leave the camera on her to get her reaction to that. And it shows you really how it's truly us against the world. ESPN is trying to create division within this coaching staff, and I will not stand for it. Was the call better from the co-OC, Melissa? Absolutely. And we'll get back to the drawing board. And we'll make sure that we're on the same page next time. Okay? But that was very disrespectful from ESPN to keep the camera on her to get her reaction to that. Here we go. Great question from Kane Up. What a gritty win for this team tonight. Can we clap it up again that we got a win? Thank you, Kane Up. Thank you. What a way to bounce back. Thank you. Thank you for that. With Notre Dame on the road up next, how will you keep this team focused for the upcoming week after such an emotional win? We're going to have them cut off any and everything from their personal lives. So we're going to have no contact with any level of family. So, nieces, nephews, cousins, aunts, uncles, mother, father. We got to make sure these guys are fully dialed in. Right? No access to the internet. The 3-a-days will continue. The work ethic is unbelievable. Minimal sleep for the coaching staff as well. Working. Around the clock. And there are some other things that we are implementing, and we found ways to have the guys play college football 27. I don't know if anybody here in the media has heard of that. And people are going to scoff at the thought of a video game, but it's a very valuable tool. Okay? So we have Mensa play as Mensa, and if he makes a mistake in the game, he gets real life consequences. And it's a very valuable tool that we can use to kind of gauge these guys' football IQ. And we just started that last week, and we're back in the W column. So great question, Kane Up. Great question. We're going to take one or two more, and then we're going to get out of here. I think there's a Taco Bell here in the area. They might still be open. T. Davis from the Clemson Clemson Tiger Times, do you feel that your running game is essential to you winning the ACC this year? Where has it been all season? We ran the ball 52 times in this game. I think we're going to push for 60 or 70 per game for the rest of the season. I think that will be, I think that will be exactly what we do. Until we don't. And they'll never see it coming. Aikido here, one or two more. As I said, we're gonna get out of here, guys. Taco Bell closes in about 30 minutes, and it's about 15 minutes from here. Does Mensa know how much abuse that has taken? I mean, he's seen. We make the guys re-watch the games, and we do 2 POVs. So we have people who film our sideline, right, engage our reaction. We make the entire team watch an entire game of just our reactions so that they can see how disappointed we are in them at times. And then we have them watch the game from looking at the broadcast. And we make them watch it that way. And then we have a team, some great people, nerds like myself. And they actually go through and program in the College Football 27 game to have it play out exactly like it did in real life. And we make them watch it virtually. Yeah. Any further questions? With the news of Mario Cristobal extension, are we living in a 616 universe or 850? Do you have any control which timeline we participate in? All I know is Coach Coop, myself, am the head coach of the Miami Hurricanes football team. I have a 69-year, $420 million contract that apparently we will be negotiating when I get back to South Florida because we will be receiving an extension. I'm not 100% sure about who this fella is that you're talking about. Thank you, Duck. Yes, cheesy roll up on you. Thank you, Duck. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yes, this guy never misses a game. And I always know because he's always standing in his chair and he's waving dollar bills. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Thank you. Will you eat the lettuce? We're not scared of vegetables. Absolutely not. So the answer is yes. Okay. Guys, I'm going to go hit up Taco Bell. What we're going to do is actually have this printed and we're going to put it on a t-shirt to remember this moment. All funds will go to expanding my house. We actually want to add a second basement. So if you could so kindly purchase the shirts, we're going to have them with this printed on it. And again, those funds, if you support Coach Coop, that'll go directly to me. Because having a nice place to live is important to go relax and think about the game plans and things for these games. So, that helps me succeed. And, if you care about Miami, then buy one, okay? Good to see you, Harsh. Good to see you. Okay. We're going to get on out of here. We need y'all to show up loud and proud for the Notre Dame game. Okay? If I missed any questions, my apologies. Taco Bell closes in 25 minutes. So we got to get going. I'll tell you this. Some would say this is a bold statement. I guarantee a win against Notre Dame. Holy smokes, man. I guess I must have actually been nervous because I just kept hiking them shorts up, didn't I? Good grief. I feel my giblets up here in my stomach. My goodness. Give me a second, please. Okay. Boy, I thought we about screwed up, man. When we went down 14-0 in the first quarter, you know, obviously I'm spewing confidence, but in the back of my mind, I was like, here we go again. Oh no. Because I told you guys, I'll be 100% honest with you. If I go down 2 scores or more, I panic. I do. And what happens is I'm a one-read QB. I have no peripheral vision at all. I start panic pressing. That's what I call it. Whenever I play other games, I'm like, I panic press. I said before, you might as well just take these and just spin them around and stop randomly. Is square over here? I don't know. It could be up here or it could be down there. I just panic press. Yeah. But we won. Running the freaking ball down their throats. It worked. And Pringle's so dang fast. If you guys play the game, I'm sure you've already found out. I love Fletcher, but Pringle, man, if he can make somebody miss or if he can get outside and the blocks are there, Pringle is so freaking fast in this game. It's unreal. George checking in. In real life, Bill Belichick might get you guys. It's not happening. Not happening. Good to see you, George. Yeah, man, that was sketchy. It was for sure sketchy, but we survived, and that, man, the hype's going to be through the roof for the Notre Dame game. So that means Friday will be Miami versus Notre Dame, the CPU simulated version. Miami's undefeated, by the way, in the simulated version, in the CPU one. Then Saturday will be Coach Coop plays Notre Dame. They're 6-2. I'm 6-2. They're number 12. I'm number 13. It's going to be an action-packed weekend. And then after that, it'll be the sim for... Man, this is the weekend everybody's been looking forward to, I feel like. Myself included. Because then Sunday will be CPU Duke game. Manny back at Hard Rock, like we said. And then Monday will be Coach Coop plays Duke. So Notre Dame and Duke, 4 streams coming up this coming up weekend. The sim and the Coach Coop plays. It is going to be cinema. Coop versus virtual Marcus Freeman. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. We got all week to game plan for it. Let's get a quick look around the country here. Yeah, we're down 2 scores and we came back. Exactly. We were down 14-0 on their turf. You know it? Let's see if there were any other upsets or anything crazy that happened across the country. Okay, let's check the ACC. I'll move my camera so we can see. Boom, boom. Virginia 6-3. They beat Wake Forest. NC State, wow. That's kind of shocking. They're 2-6. They've yet to win an ACC game. They're 0-5. SMU beats the heck out of Syracuse. Would you look at that? Good grief. So I get my back blown out by Dabo in Death Valley. And then you telling me they travel to Doak and Florida State beats them? But yet I hung 70 on that Florida State team. I gave them their only loss. I mean, welcome to college football, am I right? People will say, Coop, it can't work like that. Even in a video game, it works like that in real life sometimes. Who are we kidding? Especially in the ACC, my goodness. Duke wins. Pitt wins. Georgia Tech continues to struggle. And Louisville wins. They're number 5 in the country. Can I show Auburn? Sure. We'll take a look. You want to just see like what their record is? Is that what you want? Let's also check the top 25 here. We can take a look at Auburn's actual schedule if you want. Let's see if there were any upsets, and there were. Penn State goes down to Purdue. Yeah, buddy, Michigan is somehow the number 1 team in the country. Huh? They beat Rutgers. Florida, I'm sorry, George. Sorry, not sorry. They're 3-5, 1-5 in the SEC. Georgia beats them easily. Notre Dame beat Navy. Texas Tech wins. What else we got here? Dang, okay. Ole Miss at number 2 beats Auburn. There's an Auburn sighting. We'll check their full record, Kobe. It says they're 5-3. 4-2 in the SEC. I'll check for you, bro. Indiana wins big. They're number 3. We should be up there with the big boys, man. There's Ohio State at 6-2. They're number 4. They beat USC. South Carolina beats Oklahoma. Texas wins. Finally, Colorado loses. And to of all teams, they lose to Kansas State. Oregon loses. Good. Okay. Take a look at the standings. And then the top 25, and then we'll get out of here for tonight. So we were 5th in the ACC. We are now 4th. Oh, man. We beat Florida State. We lost to Clemson. Louisville's 1st in the conference. Again, look at the movement. That hurts, man, because SMU now has a 2nd conference loss. So does Virginia. But now Florida State, Clemson, and Louisville only have 1. The Florida State loss is to us. We already lost to Clemson, and we don't play Louisville. Oh, buddy. Okay. Man. If we shouldn't. That Pitt game, man, really hurt us. Let's see. Let's check Auburn for Kobe here. Let's see. They lost to... Ouch. They lost to Baylor in week 1. But then went on a win streak. They beat Southern Miss. They beat Florida. They beat Vandy. They beat Tennessee. Had a bye week and even beat Georgia. What the heck happened? But then they lost by quite a bit to LSU. Man, that's a pretty tough schedule. Are you an Auburn fan, Kobe? Good grief. So you got Florida. You have Tennessee at Tennessee. You got to play Georgia at Georgia. You got to play LSU. You play Ole Miss at their place. Arkansas. And then you end with Bama at Bama. Good grief. You're 4th in the SEC. All right, check the top 25. Then we'll get out of here. Man, I don't know what it is. I don't have any like personal beef with Michigan. I just really don't like them. I have no explanation. I don't know why. I just really don't like Michigan, and they're number 1 in the country. That makes me sick. Look, everybody's got a loss. Ole Miss 2, Indiana 3, Ohio State, Louisville. If we beat Notre Dame, can we get back in the top 10? Oregon has to play Ohio State. Ole Miss plays Georgia. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Notre Dame's probably going to be the last ranked team that we play, right? Oh, buddy, we just got to see how things play out. We took ourselves out of the driver's seat in a big way. I did the one thing that I hate when Miami does it in real life. Hey, have a good night, Orange and Green Blood. Appreciate you, bro. Dang, they're easy to hate. Yeah, true. Yep. Man, we did the thing that I always get pissed at when the Canes do it in real life. You're right there. You should have been there. I can even understand losing the Clemson game. But when I threw it away whenever I lost the Pitt. I'm going to legit lose sleep over that. All we can do is try to keep winning and see how the rest of the games play out. Anything could happen. We'll see. All right. I appreciate the love again. Unreal amount of love on this Monday night. Just a ton of love throughout the virtual season. And it means a lot to me. Think, guys. I say this every stream, and I'll continue to say it every stream. Look how deep we are into the virtual season, and that tells you just how close we are to real college football. Again, there's NFL preseason football this week. I'm not saying, oh man, that's just the greatest thing ever. It's preseason, but it means that we're right there. Miami has that. Thank you, George. Thank you. I had actually forgot for just a moment. We're right there. Yep. Is the ACC championship game still possible? We just got to see what happens. I got to see how the rest of the games shake up with the other teams, and we just know that we got to keep winning. I don't know. I just hate Michigan. I don't know. Something about their color combo is ugly. I really dislike the head coaches that they've had there. I don't know. I don't know. I really just don't like Michigan. I don't know what it is. Love you guys. You don't have to say it back. I'll see you for a late video probably tonight or maybe early in the morning. And then back to work. Go Canes. Big week this week. I do also need to say thank you to Salty Ran for owning the board with the Big 50. Not only did he do that, he also gifted 10 Canes fan memberships and even caught a Florida State fan in there. So absolutely love that. Absolutely love to see it. Scotty Digital, I appreciate the super chats tonight. Glenn, the 44-month Canes fan membership. Tone Retro Gaming with the sub. My man Eric continues to show love anyways. Daddy Wolf and Melissa, my co-OC, kicked it off. Man, y'all have a good rest of your night. Have a good Tuesday tomorrow. I'll be seeing you a lot this week. And Duck. I don't know how I missed Duck. Mullet TV. Mr. Consistent. Appreciate you as always, my friend. just as the outro is playing, you guys did believe the entire time, right? Nobody lost faith, correct? I already know the answer.